Today we're putting the 44C deck on at 1211. The mule drive's already on. We probably ought to lube these up just a little bit before we start. I'm going to lube this area right up here. I'm going to put some on the prongs in the front there on the mule drive. Just make it a little bit easier. We have it in there pretty good. Now I use a jack. A lot of people probably say that's not the way to do it. Me personally, it just makes it a lot easier if you use a jack to slide them up underneath, because then they don't catch on anything. So we're gonna let the jack down. We probably are going to have to start this up because it has hydraulics on it, and get it hooked up. We're gonna slide the belt in the front. And the reason why one goes on the inside of the mule drive and one goes on the outside, I'll show you that. Now right there's your front hookups. The belt on the left-hand side goes on the outside. The one on this side goes right through the center right there. So that's how they go. If you don't, you're gonna have to take the deck back off. Now 44A, they go directly down the center. They changed them on the 82 series and the Cyclops that the left-hand side goes on the other side there on the 44C decks and the 50Cs. So we're in good shape. We're going to get it hooked up. Let's start it up and then we'll use the hydraulics. Side's latch right there. And that side's latch. Going to work on getting the belt around the pulley. Now the tensioner won't lock in, so we're going to have to do it the hard way on this one here. And I'm going to turn the clutch right here. Make sure everything's in the back fine. Because this is going to be a little bit of a job. There's it locked in. Just needed a little bit of adjustment, I guess. Now we're going to unlatch it. And we're going to tighten this up right here. Now this tensioner rod right here is 1/2 inch. It's a 5/16 rod, but it takes a 1/2 inch socket to do it. You can do it with a wrench also. We should be in pretty good shape right about there. I like to have the pulleys right close. We might have to loosen it up just a little bit. I don't want to burn the clutch out. The other day I did one on a 682 and I did it for YouTube. And I had to tighten it up just a little bit. Everything's going to, I mean, this hasn't had a deck on it in years. So the pulleys are going to get cleaned off. The deck here hasn't been used in about 3 seasons, so it'll take a little bit of time to wear in. So I did get an email the other day about putting a front grill in the 82 series. Since we have to put the grill back in this machine, we're going to do that. This was the final results, what it looks like right up here. There's the electric clutch and the belt, and right there is a mule drive. Now, a lot of people ask me what they call this. This is your mule drive. It doesn't matter what brand it is. Deere has their own. Wheel Horse has their own. This is what it takes to run the belts, usually in a 90 degrees. So it was really, in my opinion, I think Cub Cadet had the best. Now, that's my opinion. I'm a true Cub Cadet fan, and especially on these older cadets. So now we're going to put the grill in. Now I'm going to take both panels off, and the reason why, to show you, you do not have to actually do it. But in my opinion, it's easier to do it with the side panels off. I looked for a long time for a 1211, and this machine here has quite a story to it. I don't ever plan on selling it. It took me a long time to find a 1211. And to be honest with you, we never had one as kids or anything, but I just wanted one. It was a real big accident getting one. Now, the springs are, you turn them, and you put them in that notch right there. We'll go to the other side and put it in. Spiral. And we're locked in. Pretty good shape right there. Now, on the top of your grill, you have your pegs on the bottom here. Your pegs go right here. That just fell out. But right here are your top. And actually, I'll take that spring right out. What it's going to do is we're going to run the spring in just like this. And then we're going to tuck it in the back. We'll do it like this on this one here. I'll tuck it back in. Because like I was saying, you don't have to take the side panels out. There, we're locked in. We're going to hold a little bit of tension on it this time. That one fell out also, so we'll do the same thing. So we're gonna pull them just like this, put them in pegs like that, and we're snapped right in. So we're going to put the side panels back in, or back on, and we're gonna see if we can get this to mow. I'll film it mowing. Like I told you in some past videos, we're going to be mowing, we mowed with a 682. I think I still have that video. So we mowed with a 682 already. We're going to mow with a 1211, a 782. I believe I have a 782 coming in this weekend, and I am going to mow with my 2086 with a Haven. So I do have a yellow, now on my 2086, I have a white deck on it right now, but I believe that I have a yellow one coming in this weekend, and if it does come in, I'm going to get it serviced for YouTube, and we'll put that one on the 2086. So thanks so much for tuning in. This was just a short video, but this 1211 is something to own. It was really a mess when it came in. Changed the frame, and I do that quite often. And now it had a little bit of a hesitation when I started it. And the reason it did, it's been sitting for quite some time. A lot of times them solenoids, the relays, they have like a plunger in them. And they just need to get cleaned up a little bit. So if you click them a few times, they usually go right back to work. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Please like and comment if you'd like. And we'll definitely see you on the next video.